Welcome to the cabin. Won't you come in? Since the last time you saw this cabin, it's had a little bit of a home makeover. So let's take a look. Some of the improvements. Well, we have these nice little fish fixtures. Hang my keys. It says Fishing Lodge. Where to hang the coats. It's got these cool rugs that the Navajo Indians made, wool, for the last 30 years. Wood stove. Little sign. Playing in Montana this year. Vacation in scenic splendor. I'll say. This is where I store my wood. And little kitchen arrangement. Refrigerator. Range. Little storage component. Charge my computer. Nice little couch with a decorative fly fishing design pattern. Little bookshelf or some type of a shelf out of a snowshoe. Nice bed. Nice blanket. Cool little bear picture. Another little, of course, the great view. And my little cabinet. Storing some things. And that gives a pretty good feel what it looks like. Pretty big improvement. I think it's ready for inspection. It's May 2013. I was here at Big Sky, Montana back in February. I stumbled across this cabin, and by the grace of God, I was able to acquire it. It's quite a dream. Some may say it's not their cup of tea, but for me, it's 5, 10, 100 cups of tea. I'm standing at the top of my property line. Actually, I have a little bit more to go. Up there is the one post, over to the other post, and down below is the cabin. Nestled beautifully. Here's the surrounding area. Down below is the famous Gallatin River. Great fishing. I was fishing there this year. I was fishing there, must have caught over a dozen rainbow trout. Gorgeous. Let's go out and take a look at the cabin. This is the Gallatin River. The last time I fished on this, it was so clear and I was doing some great fishing. Now, the Gallatin is experiencing some runoff from the winter snow. But just in a few months, or much sooner than that actually, the fishing will become quite good again. Top quality fishing in the stream. And there's the cabin. Last we saw it was covered with snow. Freshly painted. Little campsite right outside my cabin with a fire pit and some wooden stools the former owner cut out. Sit around the fire. You can cook food and just enjoy life. Here's what everybody's favorite thing is, and wondering where do you go to the bathroom. It doesn't have a bathroom. It has an outhouse. That too is also freshly painted. Wood for the winter. Give you a peek inside. Last time we looked at this, guys. Table and chairs, which I'm not sure I'm keeping. And let me tell you, that wood stove kicks out some heat. The sink doesn't work, but it does drain out to the side of the building. Refrigerator and stove. Little table to store my things, my bed. Great little cabin. I'll show you a view of where I look at and where I listen to at night. There's the Gallatin River. This is my property boundary. I have an acre. I have the biggest lot out of all these cabins on this river. Here's an easement road which enables the other owners to access their cabin. Here's the first cabin. This gentleman's still doing work on his. He just took over. He's putting a hot tub right on the side. It's probably gonna be really nice. Nice with hills out there. And he has an outhouse in the back. I'm not the only one. This guy's got a nice log cabin he's building, or has built. And this is really something. And the biggest cabin is this one down here. Gallatin roaring. Had my rural rapids. There's across the river of other people's homes, and actually lodging for people to stay. And they're coming out of Yellowstone. I like my cabin a lot. I like this guy's here up on the hill also. Must be a dinner bell over there. Big giant satellite dish. Probably gets 1,000 channels. Not that I care. I took the TV out of my cabin. I have enough TV. It lasts me a lifetime at home. We just passed all the cabins that are along this private strip, and I'm just marveling at the river. I would not want to fall in there. And to think, just a few months ago I was fishing in there, and probably in less than a month it'll be fishable again. Wild nature. That's why I come here. Care about TV? Nope. Care about being the only one out here? Nope. Care about not showering for maybe every other day? That's okay too. Maybe that one I mind. But I'm very happy out here. This is, like I said on so many occasions, this is true medicine for the soul. So if you're coming from the bridge, the private bridge, to access these cabins, and there's that road I just walked down, there's my cabin. If you now cut up this side, you're now on forest land. Gallatin National Forest. So I'm going to go take a walk up here and see what's going on up here. This is that path I was following. I came from all the way down there. This thing seems to go for a while. And I'm going to try to take my car here. I'm on National Forest. But I think the National Forest won't mind Dayne Traveler exploring a little bit. So I'm going to get my car, drive up here and see what's up here. This is what it looks like on the other side of the cabin. There's the main road, Highway 191. That'll take you back to Bozeman, and if you go south, we'll take you to Yellowstone and back to Jackson. And there's the cabin. Right there, fire going. And the bridge, which I'd have to drive over to get to it. Here we are, Gallatin. High up these mountains are. Other cabins along the river. How cool is that cabin? So this is the highway that's coming from Bozeman, and this is the Cinnamon Lodge, which is right in front of the cabins. And the road, which you'll see, look at the clouds covering the mountains. Road which takes you to the cabin and to the bridge. These really high canyon walls that lead, of course, down to the Gallatin River. This is one big giant canyon. Highway 191 heading toward Yellowstone, back toward the cabin. This is the road that leads to Big Sky, where I first discovered this place. It takes you right up to there. Spectacular mountain. Lone Peak. I was at the very top of that. That's where I was skiing in February. I'm down here at the base of the village. Shops and different stores and whatnot. Way up there, that's where I was skiing. Very tippy top of there. This is the village, where they have nice little shops. Grizzly Outletters, that's what told me about the hike I'm about to go on. There's a movie theater right there, playing the most updated movies. Nobody's here. It's a ghost town right now. Affinity for waterfalls led me to this beautiful one here near Big Sky. If I could just pronounce the name. But it is beautiful. What a treat this has turned out to be. Now I'm at the very base of the falls. I was just filming up above. It's spectacular. I just love waterfalls. It's one of my favorite things in nature. And this is a good one. Wow, talking to the locals always pays off. They tell you where everything is. talking to the locals, that's the best thing you could possibly do when you go into a new area. They know the area so well and can direct you to all the places that you want to see. But the gentleman at the sporting goods store who directed me here, thank God for him, because I just saw a breathtaking waterfall, and it was a tremendous hike. So thankful to God for everything He's given me. I didn't say that this trip out. I said it to him, but I haven't said it on film. So I want to make sure I get that on film and give Him all the praise and thank Him for the cabin and thank Him for everything and for the many more beautiful moments to come. Beehive Basin Trailhead. It's supposed to be one of the best hikes in the world, they're saying. We'll find out. It takes you to a nice lake. So this hike got high acclaim because the president and the vice president did it last summer. So I guess if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for Dayne Travel. Get a little look around here. Heading down this trail, covered with snow. So many great people have reflected on what the outdoors does for them. And I really don't know if I can add much on to it. God's creative genius is revealed everywhere in this part of our country. A lot of times people ask me how come you don't do more traveling outside the country. I just love this one. And the more I see of it, the more I want to see even more. And I realize also I've only touched on it at a very small level. I've been coming out west for almost 15 years now. And you find this place here, just like I did in Jackson, in the wintertime, and you come out in the spring and summer and you realize just what a true, well-rounded, all-season gem this place is. I was fly fishing in February. You discover these beautiful hikes. Another winter. Another absolute winter. So let's see. I'm curious to see where this trail takes me to this beautiful lake. It's the end of May, the week before Memorial Day, and I'm trucking through the snow, easily up to my knee. And all the equipment I have, of course I don't have the proper footwear. But it would be a Dayne Travel Adventure. Got a little drama. So it's heavier in certain spots, a little lighter in others. But I'll get there. Well, this pole says Beehive Lake 3 miles. And I've come a long way to get to this part. And to think I have to go 3 more miles hiking in these snow conditions. I think I'll have to turn back. All I have on me is a bottle of water. My shoes are drenched, socks drenched, so I think I'll have to turn around and live to fight another day. I hate to do it. I thought I'd already be here by now. Some of the people told me it's only a 3-mile hike round trip. But this looks like more of a 6 to 8. 8 more like. So this is something that I'll remember and come back to, and I want to check this out at a better time and a better conditions. All right. How good does it get? Come out your backyard, and you're gonna go horseback riding right down the trail. This is my guide, Jake. Hi, Jake.
Jeff.
Jeff, I'm sorry. Hi, Jeff.
Yeah, hi.
And Jeff, where are we heading?
We're heading to the vermiculite mine about 30 minutes up the canyon.
Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing.
They last mined it during World War II.
And how do you pronounce that mineral again?
Vermiculite.
And what did they do with that?
I don't know all of the uses. My geology was many, many years ago, and I believe it's a mica product, but don't quote me on that.
Alrighty. Your guess is as good as mine.
Yes. But anyway, it was used for many different things. I don't think it's used now. It was in potting soil to hold moisture and things like that.
Okay. Thank you, Jeff.
Okay.
Film me. It should say film me.
It says record.
Can you see me in there?
I can see you in there.
Good.
And you're on your horse.
Right in front of the cabin.
Right in front of the cabin. And we're going up the canyon to the vermiculite mine.
That's right.
Is Oregon grape, and it makes an edible fruit. A little bit further down the mountain, we have
You had told me about 3 months ago that I'd be riding out my backyard in Montana. I would have told you you're crazy.
Well,
then again, maybe I wouldn't have.
To the grocery store in the village. All right, come on. Oh, stand still. Come on, don't move. There. You can edit this, can't you?
It's been snowing. That's where I came from. There's the horse. See me behind me. I'm coming back down, and this horse is not the most sure-footed. Well, this is the mine that we came from below, and now we're above it. We believe this is the mine. So, how do you think it got to this point where it's been demolitioned like this?
It was just abandoned.
Okay.
And the mountain will take it back.
Gotcha.
It'll just take a while.
Give a little closer. So Jeff, this abandoned shaft here was used in World War II.
World War II, they mined vermiculite. The military used vermiculite. And they also it was used in potting soil and whatnot, but the military had several uses for it.
What did they use it for? You have any idea?
No, not off the top of my head.
Okay, let's take a look at this abandoned mine.
It's caving in, the mountain is reclaiming the area.
And there it is. Abandoned vermiculite mine. Well, add this onto my many list of things, but a vermiculite mine. I don't think I would have ever thought that one up. A guy from Southwest, vermiculite mine. Pretty cool though. These are some of the debris from this vermiculite mine. I can't get this tongue twister out. Pretty cool stuff. The sluice?
Yeah, it should be on your right.
Yes.
And you can see where yes, right there where they got water down the mountain from the spring, right to your right.
Okay. Right here he's talking about. Where they brought water right down the mountain. Well, I just got a diction lesson.
Yeah.
I've been saying vermiculite, it's vermiculite. Vermiculite. I'll look that up when I go home on the internet. Vermiculite. Old mine.
Yeah,
Yeah, if we go right.
okay. You done?
I think so.
Anyway,
It's coming down the trail.
when you edit this, make sure you tell them that this is decimated.
Tough to film on top of a horse.
Well, you know, the buffalo here fueled.
So I'm on the back of a horse right now, riding by my cabin. That's why the camera's so bumpy. And this has been a ball. Car I rented, cabin, and I'm going across the bridge here on a horse. How do you like that?
Just walk right across, you'll probably just not even make a big deal of it.
Okay. I'm gonna ride right across this bridge. This is cool. Right on top. Don't go off the bridge now. No more Dayne Traveler. Dayne Traveler will be floating down the Gallatin. How you like this? Right on top of this horse.
How about I'll film you on the way back?
All right. Well, now we're going to ride across the highway to get to the other trail that we're heading to. But there's some cars. There's the Cinnamon Lodge. That's why I'll be taking my baths. Shower. I'm going to go right across the highway here. Highway 191. That takes you to Yellowstone. Back to Bozeman. This guy will slow down, right? So, Jeff, where are we heading now?
We're heading up Cinnamon Creek Trail.
Cinnamon Creek.
Towards Cinnamon Mountain. We'll be passing a Forest Service station up here shortly.
Okay.
And sometimes I was told, you don't want to know.
So this is a old forest cabin here.
Yep.
And the forest rangers should stay here,
Yep.
Jeff?
The forest ranger would live here.
Okay. All right. This is really nice too. It's a trailhead right here. And this is Cinnamon Mountain.
Cinnamon Mountain.
And Cinnamon Creek, I guess you could call this?
I would call that Cinnamon Creek.
Okay.
Well, you can take a picture of the trailhead here. It will give you all the national forest, Cinnamon.
Cinnamon Creek Trailhead. Whoa. Cinnamon Creek Trailhead.
How are you going to make a cowboy girl out of your wife?
You know what? That's a good question. A cowgirl? I bought her a Jeep, so hopefully that will help. This is one beautiful area.
See, there's a power pole or a telephone pole up here.
Huh.
There's a lookout up here somewhere, and that would have been the telephone line down to the cabin there. Okay, recording.
Looking good.
All right, right up to me. Keep my fingers out of the way.
We're good.
Okay, come on ahead.
Okay. Good. Okay.
He says, well, what you know ought to be worth a lot of money. And I said, it probably won't be worth a lot of money till after I retire. And he started laughing. He said, well, that's the way it usually works.
Whoa.
We're headed home.
Cinnamon Lodge. So I'm back at the cabin. I went to Jackson and got some things and wanted to bring them back. The construction's been going on the road. The lady told me that there was a wolf chasing an elk on the side of the road and a grizzly bear had crossed the road. Just since a couple days ago I was here, I've noticed that the Gallatin has calmed down pretty good. This is quite the cabin. In a little bit I'm going to show you some of the things that I've done to it since I've taken over it. There it is. I'm so proud of it. It's shaped up a lot just in the last several days. The river looks like it's calm pretty significantly. In a little bit I'll take you inside the cabin, show everybody around.